Good morning, sir. I am Savant solanki of class 11th B and I choose the topic motion in straight line. Now, I will discuss the points which I made on the presentation. Introduction. Motion is one of the specific topic in the physics. Everything in the universe move. It might only be a small amount of movement and very slow. But movement does not happen. Even if you are appearing to be stand still, the earth is moving around the sun and the sun is moving around our galaxy. An object is said to be in motion if its position change with time. The concept of motion is a living one and a body that may be in motion relative to one reference system, may be rest relative to another. Reference system. The motion of a particular particle is always described with respect to the reference system. A reference system is made by taking an arbitrary point as an origin and imagining a coordinate system to be attached to it. The coordinate system chooses for a given problem constitute the reference system for it. We generally chooses a coordinate system attached to the earth as the reference system for the most of the problems. Distance, total path length, point object. Distance. For a particular particle in a motion, the total length of actual path traversed between initial and final position of a particular particle is known as total path length or distance. Point object. If the length covered by the object are very large in comparison to the size of an object, the object is considered to be point objects. Displacement. Displacement of a particle in a given time is defined as the change in the position of a particle in a particular direction during that time. It is given by a vector drawn for its initial position to its final position. Here are some points of the displacement. It is a vector quantity, length of a shortest path between initial and the final quantity. The displacement can be positive, negative, or maybe zero. Side there are formula and there are some differences between distance and displacement. Distance, the length of the actual part covered by the initial and the final position. Displacement, the length of the shortest path between initial and final position. Distance, it is a scalar quantity. Displacement, it is a vector quantity. Distance only comes in positive value, but displacement can come in negative, positive, or zero. Both distance and displacement are measured in meters or kilometers. Their dimensions is L. Now there is difference between speed and velocity. Speed, the rate at which distance is covered. Velocity, the rate at which displacement is covered. Speed, it is a scalar quantity. Velocity is a vector quantity. Speed always comes in positive value, but velocity may come in negative, positive, or zero. Here is the formula for calculating the velocity. Uniform speed and uniform velocity. Uniform speed. An object is said to be moved with uniform speed if it covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Uniform velocity. An object is said to be moved with uniform velocity if it covers equal displacement in equal interval of time. Variable speed and variable velocity. Variable speed. An object is said to be moved with variable speed if it covers unequal distance in unequal interval of time. Variable velocity. An object is said to be moved with variable velocity if it covers unequal distance, unequal displacement in equal interval of time. Here are the chart sheet of average speed and average velocity. Uniform velocity. If an object undergoes equal changes in velocity in equal time interval, it is called uniform acceleration. Average acceleration. Average acceleration is the change in velocity divided by the time interval during which the change occurs. And on the right side, we are able to see the formula to calculate uniform velocity. Relative velocity. Relative velocity of an object A with respect to object B is the time rate at which the object A changes its position with the respect to object B. The relative velocity of two objects moving in the same direction is the difference of the speed of the object. The relative velocity of two objects moving in opposite direction is the sum of the speeds of the object. Here are some physical quantities, symbols, dimensions, and their unit. There are different physical quantities and their symbols, dimensions, units present in this chart. Example: path length, displacement, velocity, speed, acceleration. All are explained with the symbols and dimensions and their units. Thank you, sir. I am Savant Solanki of class 11th B.